Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying this silver goat or silver goat's toe variant. There's loads of different versions of these, but they all work, you know. This is a good one. It was recommended to me by a mate of mine. He likes it for up the north of Scotland, fishing for the sea trout and the lochs, as well as the salmon that are running some of the loch systems, and of course the wild browns. As always, we'll put materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anyone who wants to support the channel and be entered into giveaways. Alternatively, you can like the video, share the video, watch it all the way to the end, leave a comment, all that helps the channel to grow. Now I've got my hook and my vice. This is a size 10 competition heavyweight for full mil, but you can use whatever heavy wet fly you like. And this is, I mean, you could maybe go to a 12, a 10's kind of small. You're probably looking at 8s and 6s predominantly if you're fishing for the sea trout and the salmon, but the 10, you know, carry a 6, carry a 10 maybe, and that's, you're reasonably well covered. Tail is red wool, and this is fluorescent red. I've dyed this, right, make it that wee bit brighter. I'm tying this in on a bed, a thread, which you don't really need to do, but I'm just going to trim this because I feel that if I draw the wool in, if you draw wool in, you always end up with a wee kind of raggy bump, and because it's a tinsel body, I'll just accept a wee bit of waste. Tail length up to yourself, bit of shank maybe. Let's just come back a couple of turns. I just want to be right on the start of the bend, right in line with the barb. Now, if you want to, you can brush this out, but to be honest, you could just leave it. It all comes together when you fish it anyway. Rib is red wire. I'm just using, this is just brassy size, but smaller. Brassy, medium on a size 6, I would say. Just catch this in, length of the body. I'll just take my thread up. Don't want any twisting, I want to make a nice smooth bed. Catch that in. Now, I've got some medium holographic. You could use large, I've run out of large. So I'll take the medium, I'll cut up of a decent length and drop it on the floor. You can skip the dropping it in the floor step if you like. I'm just going to tie it in. I'll go up and down. Don't really need to do this, but if you go up and down, you know you're getting complete coverage. So, and obviously it's plastic because it's holographic. It's no a metal tinsel, so you're not too fussed about the bulk. So just coming down. I still want to make my turns touching. I don't want to deliberately leave any gaps, right? You know, this is just, it catches it if there are any. Up and down, get that nice tinsely body. You can, if you want, actually use a wee bit of silver, holographic silver ice dub or similar at the here as well, just to give you a bit more of a kind of shaggy body if you prefer that. I'm going to take my rib. As always, I like a full turn of the wire at the back, and then I'll just come up. Just your usual 4 or 5 turns. Catch that off, bend the wire, tie it down to the eye, bend and break it away. Now, there's various, I mean, if you do a Google image search or something for the silver goat's toe, you'll see there's palmered versions, there's versions just silver, then the Peacock, there's various ones, some of them have got the red, I like the red. And as I say, it was a pattern that a variant that my mate put me on years ago. And it certainly does work. So just got a wee, again, fluorescent red. It's an Indian cape, Chinese in like that. You don't need a high grade cape for this. And I'm just going to get this on, and you can see that I'm not been too shy with the fibre length. This is quite long, because remember, you've got the long Peacock going over the top of it, and I'm just going to get this on until I'm happy with the amount of colour and the sort of density of the hackle barbs. And I didn't count my wraps there, but I guess it would be about 4. Especially with these wee Indian necks and all that, like, you can't say it's got to be 3, it's got to be 4 and all that. I know some people say that, but it's a nonsense, because they're very variable in the quality of the feathers between different capes when you're using the non-genetics. And you just need to judge, you just need to learn to judge each feather as it comes. So the shoulder hackle is a blue Peacock neck feather. So I'm just going to strip away the rubbish, and then I'll expose the tip. It's a really nice one. This is very, very bright. What I like to do with these is I tie the tip in, a couple of turns, and then fold it back. I'll fold the whole feather back. You can do it the other way, but I actually find it easier because it's kind of hard to locate the tip. Sometimes when you sort of tie it in the other way, for some reason the feather barbs want to go back out to the front. So I'm just going to fold this. I might need my hackle pliers, like we'll see. I'm just going to fold this, and basically I'll probably use all of it. Just fold it and take a turn in front of the other. Use the whole feather, it's not very big, this one, which is ideal for these slightly smaller fly. So come all the way around, and come across my thread, catch it off. Tie that off now. It's a bit thick, so what we'll do, I'll trim it, and because it's that thick sort of spongy bit, you can press it with your thumbnail, the wee tag end, just the surface that you've cut, and then that flattens it, and then you can hide it much more easily with your thread. And then just bring it forward, not to twist it, and then set it back, and there you go. That's it. I mean, it's a fairly straightforward pattern. Just thought I could see that in the camera. Just a wee bit of white stem there. I mean, it was nothing, but I just wanted to cover it. And then just a case of whip finishing. It doesn't matter if you use the tool or your hand. I know some folk like to pretend that that's some big issue when it comes to fly tying, but it's just nonsense. Either's fine. And it's a good idea to learn to use both. So I'll come in, trim away my waist. Just get that wee last manipulation, and there we are. And that's it. It just needs some varnish. Now I'm just going to use my needle for this, because I don't want to get any on. You know, don't so much mind a chicken hackle, but this is a really matter if it's into the butts, but I don't really want to get any into this long mobile hackle. And the needle just gives you that wee bit extra precision. And it still soaks in. And then 2 coats if you want a nice shiny head, one if it's just for your own box and you're no bothered. So that wheel tail's a wee bit untidy, but it comes together when you fish it. So there you go, that's the silver goat's toe, or silver goat's toe variant. Hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up below, and I'll see you for another one. Take lines, guys. Bye.